47 years old. You know how I stayed alive this long? All these years? Fear. The spectacle of fearsome acts. Somebody steals from me, I cut off his hands. He offends me, I cut out his tongue. He rises against me, I cut off his head, stick it on a pike. Raise it high up so all in the streets can see.
Tips here from 10-Minute Movie Reviews, back with another top 5 list. These are the top 5 Martin Scorsese movies. Like all of our top 5s, we're using our scientific method.
It's science.
Using the tomato meter score from Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score from Rotten Tomatoes, and then sprinkle in a little IMDb, and suddenly our list is complete. This means 2/3 of the score is from the audience. From gripping crime dramas to character-driven masterpieces, Scorsese's films have left their mark on the industry. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's explore the mesmerizing world of one of the greatest directors of all time, Martin Scorsese.
My cars were registered to my wife. My social security cards and driver's licenses were phonies.
We kick it off with Goodfellas, a gangster epic that has become synonymous with Scorsese's name. This 1990 masterpiece chronicles the rise and fall of Henry Hill, portrayed brilliantly by Ray Liotta. With a stellar ensemble cast, including Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, Goodfellas captures the allure and brutality of organized crime in stunning fashion. Scorsese's meticulous direction, paired with a gripping screenplay, makes this film an unforgettable journey into the underbelly of mob life. The Goodfellas characters were inspired by real-life mobsters. The film is based on the true story of Henry Hill, a former mobster turned FBI informant. Many of the characters in this film, including Jimmy Conway, played by Robert De Niro, and Tommy DeVito, played by Joe Pesci, were based on actual individuals involved in organized crime. Scorsese and the actors drew inspiration from interviews with Henry Hill and his associates to create authentic and compelling portrayals. Scorsese even went so far as to invite other actual wise guys to visit the set of Goodfellas. They shared their insights and experiences with the cast and crew, offering valuable perspective on the world of organized crime. This added an extra layer of realism to the film. The famous funny house scene was mostly improvised by Joe Pesci. He shared with Scorsese a real-life incident he had while working as a waiter. Pesci encountered a mobster who had similar comment, and Scorsese used it in the film. The scene showcases Pesci's talent for improvisation and his ability to create tension through his unpredictable and menacing presence. One of the most famous scenes in the film is the long tracking shot through the back entrance of the Copacabana nightclub. This uninterrupted shot follows Henry Hill and his date Karen, played by Lorraine Bracco, as they navigate their way through the bustling club. The surprising fact about this scene is that it was achieved by hiding a camera in a breadbasket and wheeling it through the kitchen. Scorsese wanted to capture the excitement and glamour of the Copa in a single take, creating a sense of immersion for the audience.
Look, in the first place, there ain't nothing there.
Yeah, but you can't live like this. It's a hell. Girls should live at home.
Didn't you ever hear of women's lib?
In the second spot, we have Taxi Driver, a psychological thriller that pushed the boundaries of storytelling and introduced us to one of cinema's most complex characters, Travis Bickle. Portrayed by Robert De Niro, Bickle is a disturbed Vietnam War veteran turned taxi driver, navigating the gritty streets of New York City. Scorsese's direction, combined with Paul Schrader's evocative screenplay, plunges us into Bickle's world, exploring themes of loneliness, alienation, and the dark underbelly of society. There were several impactful moments of improv in Taxi Driver. Travis Bickle's famous "You Talking to Me" monologue was completely improvised by Robert De Niro during rehearsals. Martin Scorsese encouraged De Niro to explore the character's mindset, leading to this powerful and memorable moment. The scene is a powerful representation of Travis's unraveling mental state and his descent into madness. In a shocking turn of events, Taxi Driver played a significant role in the assassination attempt on President Ronald Reagan. John Hinckley Jr., the individual who shot Reagan in 1981, was obsessed with the film and identified strongly with Travis Bickle. Hinckley's infatuation with the character and his desire to impress actress Jodie Foster, who played the young prostitute in the film, led him to commit the act. The incident brought attention to the power of cinema and the influence it can have on individuals.
Doctor.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
Marriage is an important part of getting ahead. Lets people know you're not a homo. Married guy seems more stable. People see the ring, they think at least somebody can stand the son of a bitch. Ladies see the ring, they know immediately you must have some cash and your cock must work.
Yeah, it's working. Overtime.
Coming in at number 3 is The Departed, a thrilling crime drama that showcases Scorsese's ability to craft tension-filled narratives. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, and Jack Nicholson, this film delves into the intertwining lives of an undercover cop and a mole within the police force. The Departed is a roller coaster ride of deception, loyalty, and moral ambiguity. The Departed is a remake of the Hong Kong crime thriller Internal Affairs, directed by Andrew Lau and Alan Mack. The original film follows a similar storyline of undercover cops and moles infiltrating the police force and the criminal underworld. Martin Scorsese was originally unaware that this was a remake and almost backed out of the project. He ended up moving forward and adapted it into a gritty Boston-set crime drama, infusing it with his signature style and making it his own. But he didn't watch the original film before he made the movie for fear of being influenced. The Departed was not only a critical and commercial success, but also had a surprising outcome at the Academy Awards. The film won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Film Editing. This marked Scorsese's first Oscar win for directing, an honor that had eluded him despite his previous acclaimed work. The Departed has had a lasting impact on popular culture. The film's quotable dialogue, intense performance, and shocking plot twists have resonated with audiences around the world. Lines like, "I'm the guy who does the job, you must be the other guy," and "I smell a rat," have become part of cinematic lexicon. The film's gripping storyline, stellar performances, and Scorsese's expert direction have solidified its status as a modern crime classic.
What's going on there? My hands. Your hands? What about? I got these small hands. I got like little girl's hands. I got them too. What's the difference? You know what that means? No matter how big I get, no matter who I fight, no matter what I do, I ain't never gonna fight Joe Louis.
Batting cleanup is Raging Bull, a biographical sports drama that showcases Scorsese's unparalleled artistry. Starring Robert De Niro as Jake LaMotta, a troubled middleweight boxer. This film takes us on a visceral journey through LaMotta's turbulent life. Scorsese's use of black and white cinematography paired with De Niro's transformative performance immerses us in the world of boxing and the destructive nature of human beings. Raging Bull is a cinematic triumph that explores the complexities of redemption, violence, and the demons within. One of the most surprising facts about Raging Bull is Robert De Niro's dedication to transforming himself physically for the role of Jake LaMotta. De Niro gained a significant amount of weight to portray the older version of LaMotta accurately. However, what's even more surprising is that he went on an intense training regimen to lose the weight and sculpt his body to portray LaMotta during his prime years. This commitment to physical transformation showcases De Niro's incredible dedication to his craft. While Joe Pesci is now widely known for his intense and explosive roles, his portrayal of Joey LaMotta, Jake LaMotta's brother in Raging Bull, was his breakthrough performance. Pesci's powerful portrayal earned him critical acclaim and marked the beginning of his successful collaboration with director Martin Scorsese. Pesci's raw and emotionally charged performance added depth and complexity to the film's narrative. Raging Bull is famously shot in black and white, a surprising choice for a film released in 1980 when color was the industry norm. Martin Scorsese opted for black and white to evoke a sense of nostalgia and to mirror the visual style of classic boxing films from the 1940s and 1950s. This artistic decision adds a timeless and gritty quality to the film, accentuating the raw emotions, the stark contrast between light and shadow. Raging Bull remains a cinematic masterpiece known for its powerful performances, striking visuals, and its exploration of the destructive nature of masculinity.
Frank, I had to put you into this thing, or you would never let it happen. And I know you wouldn't. But it's gonna happen. Either way.
And finally, at number 5, we have The Irishman, a monumental crime epic that brought together Scorsese's signature style and an all-star cast. With Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci leading the way, this film spans decades chronicling the life of Frank Sheeran, a hitman and mob enforcer. The Irishman is a story on loyalty, regret, and the consequences of a life steeped in violence. Scorsese's masterful storytelling is aided by groundbreaking digital de-aging technology. The Irishman is known for its grand scale and impressive budget. With an estimated budget of over $159 million, it ranks as one of Scorsese's most expensive films. The substantial budget allowed for meticulous attention to detail, period-accurate production design, and extensive visual effects work to de-age the actors. The film's ambitious scope and financial investment underline Scorsese's commitment to delivering an immersive and authentic experience. The Irishman is based on the book I Heard You Paint Houses by Charles Brandt, which tells the story of Frank Sheeran, a mafia hitman and Teamster Union official. One surprising fact is that the film is heavily influenced by real-life events and people. It explores the alleged involvement of Sheeran in the disappearance of labor union leader Jimmy Hoffa. Scorsese delves into the complex web of organized crime and political corruption, offering a fictionalized account of historical events. And there you have it, folks. Our countdown of the top 5 Martin Scorsese movies comes to an end. From the gritty streets of New York City to the seedy underbelly of organized crime, Scorsese has captivated audiences with his unparalleled vision and storytelling prowess. Each film on this list is a testament to his ability to create deeply immersive worlds, complex characters, and narratives that resonate long after the credits roll. As we conclude this journey, we must acknowledge that Scorsese's filmography extends far beyond these 5 incredible movies. He has gifted us with numerous cinematic gems that have shaped the landscape of modern cinema. Films like Casino, Gangs of New York, and The Wolf of Wall Street have solidified Scorsese's placing among the greatest filmmakers of all time. That about does it for me. I hope you enjoyed this quick review, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. It really helps the channel. It's free, and you'll be notified of future videos. See you next time.
How are you all? I'm glad to be here. Take my wife, please. I take my wife everywhere, but she finds her way home.